Afternoon. I'm out here raking. So this is a new field I rented this spring. Actually, it was established hay. Guy actually posted it on Facebook, and I was the first one to call. So I came down here, looked at it. The gopher mound scared me a little bit, and the way to get into this field scared me a little bit, but thought I wasn't sure how the new seeding was going to come, so I thought, you know, the worst that can happen is we have some extra hay, or it takes a little more time. And it is rough. It's very rough. There's a lot of gopher mounds, but the hay down here is nice. The landowner, really nice guy. This has been hay for about 4 years, I think he said. Otherwise, someone used to, or like one guy that rented it passed away, another guy that rented it I was actually related to, and then another guy that rented it didn't want it anymore, so we'll see. We kind of did a 1-year contract. He said you can feel it out, do it for a year, see if you want to rent it again for next year. If not, that's fine, just find someone else. So we're gonna go through this here and kind of see how we're feeling, see how the new seeding all goes. I overseeded the stuff that I seeded last fall, and I got my new seeding planted, and that has yet to come up, but I have forage insurance on that, so any luck. Where you just kind of scratch your head, but this has happened to me before, but not like this. You see something's missing here. You okay? What What are you doing over there? You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Best guess is that it was too rough in the field and all that bouncing loosened up the bolts. But I'm guessing it's just taking a break. Maybe if I unhook the rake here, it'll just pop back on. Be good to go. Some days. Oh, did I mention we're in a tornado watch? I think I did. Well, I'm gonna try and back up to this then and see if I can break something. Mainly my back, but maybe not. It is hot and humid outside. Wow. Is that humidity or rain? I think it's humidity. So the 4 bolts holding this wing on just came loose and it slid off. Grandpa brought me a handyman jack and we just jacked it up and kind of jimmied it back on. Went okay. So I left it at Preston's just in case we get a bunch of rain tonight. So then in the next couple days maybe I can go continue on or rake it again, likely. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Good evening. I'm out here baling. So far I have the outside rounds done. And I just started my rounds. So this has been a fairly good field so far. I'm not anywhere near half done. I think I have 12 or 13 bales now, which is good. This is a 25-acre field, so if it did a bale and a half an acre, that would be wonderful. I got done, but man, this thing is making noises that I really don't want to hear. I wonder, that's for, I think that just lifts the thing. Nothing feels hot, like hot. So I'm not sure. Okay, it's a couple days later now, and I'm out here just trying to retrieve my hay with my hay rack and my one night build back rack. So, my plan is to pull 6 on the hay rack and 1 on the fork. I'll take 7 up at a time. So, two loads of this will make 1 gooseneck load. And then I'll probably bring this back down here and do that again before I leave. So just to try and get them out of here, because then that would make 21 bales. There's 31 down here. It's not bad looking stuff, honestly. It ended up a lot better than I thought it would. Ended up with 32 and a half bales. So that's pretty good for down here. Still not great, but much better than everything else that I have cut and raked and nailed. So I'm gonna start back at this corner. I'm gonna park the hay rack over here somewheres, and I'll work my way across the back here, and then I'll start working my way up back towards the hill. I hope this doesn't take too long. The longest part, I think, is gonna be hooking up and unhooking the hay rack, because I've got to do that twice per load. I gotta unhook it down here, and then I've gotta hook it up to the hill, or hook it up to get it up the hill, unhook it, load the trailer, and new gopher mounts, load the trailer, and then hook it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. We'll get done. We'll get this little hill knocked out here. Park this somewhere reasonable. Okay. You gonna stop rolling? Okay. And then again, it's a hay rack. There's nothing fancy about it. This one's a little messed up though. Junk. Put the pin back in so we don't lose it. It's sprinkling. I don't like that. But I'm gonna get this loaded. that's it. I got 31 bales moved from the bottom of the hill up to the top of the hill, and 10 of them are sold and on their way to their new home as we record. I'm cleaned up. I'm gonna go back to the hospital after I get my GoPro batteries. I don't have good faith that they won't get lost in the conundrum. Shop's quite the mess right now. Don't pay attention. It's all okay. But it feels good. Feels good that first cutting is completely done. It was a mess. Kind of a crapshoot. One of the messiest, and I mean, I'm probably pretty lucky, but in 5 years, probably one of the messiest first cuttings I have ever had. The first time I'd ever had hay actually get like rained on, and it wasn't all that much, but it was rain nonetheless. And the most hay I've ever done, but man, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that new field. We only did a 1-year contract, so we'll see. But that's between me and him, or me and the landowner. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, which should be wheat fungicide. Got 2 different types of wheat fungicide this year, so I'm excited to try a new one. And gonna dump some Wrap It Up in that. Ooh, shut the door. Gonna dump some Wrap It Up in the tank mix, which is just a granular fertilizer. And yeah, it's all gonna be wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the next one.